Welcome back, and especially to all of the new subscribers. The channel is getting traction again, of course, having to do as well with the NIO stock price rising. And I've got some good news to share about the ES8, NIO's flagship model. This is a pretty big blogger. I think he has around 5 million Weibo followers in China, and he just bought an ES8 and is sharing a little bit of an insight here. So he's saying that the NIO sales executive has actually just called him and said like his delivery time will be end of August or the beginning of September, and the sales volume of the ES8 is exceeding expectations. Actually, this quite matches also what I've heard on the ground when I was in Shanghai and in Shenzhen. The NIO sales staff also told me that the ES8 is right now exceeding the expectations, and this sales executive is also giving a little bit more information, saying that right now just the ES8 are being produced that have been ordered when the orders were opened. So this is why there seems to be quite a bit of a delivery time here, and it's estimated that ES8 sales could average going forward at 3,000 units. And this would be a record for vehicles priced above 550,000 yuan. So I think generally for a big expensive car like the ES8, the monthly average sales estimations aren't that high really, and therefore having the news that it seems to be selling quite well should give a nice boost to some of the analysts and investors estimations out there. But especially it's good news because of course the ES8 should have pretty high margins and high average profits also in absolute terms on each of those units sold. So that is great for margins and the bottom line of NIO. He's also giving a little bit more information here, that he said that this particular store has sold 181 units, and in comparison to another Li Auto store which has sold 130 units after Li Auto L9. So this is quite interesting to see because of course the ES8 is in direct comparison to the L9, and that was also with my unfortunate experience of having an ES8 in the showroom that didn't work as well in Shenzhen. However, in Shanghai it's been all quite good. My first thought was, let's see how this can actually compare to the Li Auto there. It seems like going so far, the estimations for the sales here seem to be on the high end. Let's see if this can hopefully continue when all of these earlier buyers are, happy with their ES8 and giving out their first reviews and so on, that we get a follow through that has so far always kind of been missing with the ET7 or the ET5. But this news shared by this one blogger here is definitely great news for the first adoption of the ES8. And as I've mentioned before, it actually matches with what I've heard on the ground before. For me, this model is particularly important to watch because of the strength of Li Auto in the past, which could have been mainly also due to the fact that NIO didn't have a great offering at that point of time with the missing of the ES6 and the ES8. Now it's there, it seems to be a success. Let's hope this continues. I hope this is some great news for you guys. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video.